Helppo synkkaus. Eiku. Noin, nyt varmaan tuli kops. Hello, and then we have another review about sleeping bags, and overall about my opinion about sleeping system. Are these any good? What do I like about these? Do I recommend them? Many times I'm looking for the size comparison. Pillow, sleeping pad, air value 7.3, 440 grams. Sleeping bag, comfort plus 6, 620 grams. Rab Alpine 200. Sleeping bag, Marmot Sawtooth, comfort -3, weights 1.3 kilos, and normal sleeping bag 1.9 kilos from Retki, and comfort +4. Well, let's start with the sleeping pad. I have this Therm-a-Rest XTherm NXT. This is the newer version, I think maybe released this year. Yeah, it's in the box, but I have used it already a couple of times. Not in the winter, but I really trust that this 7.3 air is enough. Like, that's more than the older version. Older was something like 6.9, now it's 7.3. The thing about this thing, it's 440 grams. So I think you don't need another sleeping. Yeah, so in summer, if it insulates you from the ground, it doesn't matter in summer, ground is warm anyway at the summer. So I will use this around the year because it's only 440 grams. So that's why I really like it. I was thinking, what do I do with the sleeping bags? This is quite expensive, but if I need only one, I buy the best one and then I can use it whole year. That's why I chose this one. Of course, there is a couple bad things. I will show you one. So this comes with the pump sack. Before this I had Halti Pump 500 Lite, which was quite comfortable to sleep, but that's maybe the only good thing about that one. It's not bad for so cheap sleeping pad. At summer I sometimes leave it more flat. I don't put so much air that I can have more comfortable, but I think it's not bad like this either. Feels quite comfy, but the thing is, this has horizontal pipes. Those are a little bit bad when you are sleeping because, yeah, this is not really wide. So I used to sleep a little bit, and then I really like to do like this, so my hands go over it many times. But hands don't get so cold, so it's not so bad. But what I like about horizontal pipes is that when you wanna pack it, my previous sleeping pad had pads like this, so it was more nice, you didn't fall off, but it took forever to put it back. With this one, you can get the air out with one try, and then you can bag it. So for me, I think this is more important to get the air out faster in the tent. So what I do once, and all the pipes are empty. Then I open it upside in and this up. I can do this in tables, I can do this in tent. Then just roll it. And I can also like stuff the pump sack in, but what I started to do now, I put it with this, like that. Oh. Yeah, and now I get the rest of the air out. I can close this. And it goes to really small package. With one deflation complete. That's what I like with this sleeping pad. And it's warm and winter and it's lightweight. So really good. I don't need another one, I hope. If I don't wanna get more comfy. that's different thing. Marmot Sawtooth -3 comfort. It's definitely good at -3. Like every night at -3 I have had good sleep. But I have survived with this in -6 and even in -12. -12 was something I had tent, and if I remember right, maybe I had another sleeping bed, summer sleeping bed back with me also. But at that time I had only summer sleeping bed too. So only thing what made me cold was that the sleeping pad didn't insulate enough from the back, and the back is not so stuffed. Like the front is really buff. And so, but in -6 you can get little cold in bad conditions, but otherwise this is super comfortable and really good. And it has all the like zippers, and you can put yourself really tight. Like this is comfortable. But there's only one problem with this. I found a lot of sleeping bags with same comfort which are more lightweight. And it's called down sleeping bag in English. This stuff what you feel with it. So this is down sleeping bag. So the problem is it's 1.3 kilos. It's not heavy, it's light, but at the same comfort you can find lighter ones almost in same price. This is, I mean, really good for the price, but I could have had a little better. That's the only thing about that. Okay. And now I need to also stuff myself out. Okay, this has been opened so long, so I have a problem now. So it's really puffy, like you see. Come on. Okay, it didn't go very well now, but yeah. And the weight is maybe not even the bigger problem. Even the bigger one is the size. This is now so stuffed, so it doesn't go like any smaller package. So even my tent goes more small than this. So it takes a lot of space in the backpack. And I don't have winter sleeping bag, so I try to survive with this all the winter. If it's too cold, I don't go. I go fall and spring with this. Like -15, I'm never going. Next we have Rab Alpine 200. Okay, this is my summer sleeping bag. I will use, this is like okay with fall and spring, but I will use this whole summer. It's comfort 6, so if it's too hot, I just use it as a blanket. It weighs 620 grams, so I think that's good. That's why I don't need summer sleeping bag, because this is already quite lightweight, and this goes to really small package. And it's not so hard to get in the bag. It's still a little soft when it's in the bag, so I can crush it a little bit more. So that's what I like it. You have a lot of space in the backpack with this thing. The thing is, now I was on the trip and it was like close to 0. I wasn't freezing, but my feet were a little cold, so much that I didn't sleep well anymore, so I came out and make fire. So I think this thing really goes with the comfort 6, maybe plus 4, 3 is okay, but then goes quite fast, not enough. So at that point I wished I had this one, but because of the size I had this. And still, of course, it's down sleeping bag and quite good quality, so it wasn't freezing cold. I just wasn't anymore comfort myself. I was at not my limit, but yeah. And let's see how small and fast this goes. Yeah, there is huge difference putting this thing in the back. It fits well, it goes fast, and it's small and lightweight. This was really fast, and like you can see, this goes like even smaller if I need to. I can push it like that. When this is enough, I definitely take this one because I like the size so much. And just for comparison, I have cheap, normal, old sleeping bag. I mean, the thing about this, comfort is +4, so this is quite warm. That's not the problem, so I still use this when, for example, on my last trip when I was in car, so I didn't want to use my down sleeping bags and make them dirt. I can use this when I don't need to carry it far. But this is not down sleeping bag, it's cheap and it's heavy and huge. That's the problem. It's almost 1.9 kilos. So it's quite heavy, it's quite huge. It goes with this a little bit down, but yeah, I just use it when I need like extra warmth and when I don't need to carry it for a long trip. Small pillow, really good, expensive and lightweight sleeping pad for all year. Spring, fall, and for me also summer sleeping bag. Spring, fall, when it goes to -degrees or close to 0. And for comparison, we have cheap, basic sleeping bag. But yeah, like you can see, these are as long, but this weighs 600 grams less, and yeah, it's smaller, so this goes a lot better in the backpack than this. But if you compare these, it's half of the size. This goes even more down, it's easier to pack. And that's my basic system. These 3. I don't recommend it like pumped pillow. Maybe some pillow what you can stuff would be much more comfortable. Anything else? I hope that makes some sense. Let's go and take these out because they are down sleeping bags. So I will not store them like this. They go back.